You're watching KITV Island News at 10.
Welcome back. Improving Hawaii's homeless situation by keeping people off the street. KITV's Brenton Noah explains why some lawmakers want to continue paying the rent for some folks who are on the verge of eviction.
At the Mo'ili'ili shelter, and today's lesson, the danger of puppy mills and how to find a dog responsibly.
Very nice. Good lessons right there. You don't mind learning those. All right, coming up, it's one of the world's great mysteries.
Yeah, and it could soon be solved. What is the real story behind President Donald Trump's hair?
And debris on the shores of some Big Island beaches today followed all that big surf because of the impacts. Bayfront Highway, El Hilo Beach Parks, and Lapahoehoe Boat Ramp and Keokea Beach Park were all closed today.
Still ahead tonight, honoring Hawaii's best teachers with recognition and a large cash prize.
Yeah, 2 educators get the surprise of their lives, and KITV is there. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Good actors are awarded Oscars, but good teachers are awarded Milkins.
Today, 2 local elementary school teachers were presented with...
You're watching KITV Island News at 10.
Welcome back. Students at UC Berkeley were back in class today after a violent night of protests.
Yeah, more than 1,000 people rallied against an editor of conservative website Breitbart News. Now President Trump is responding to the protest by threatening the school's federal funds. ABC's Kenneth Moten reports.
Campus chaos.
Castle High School's theater was burglarized. Thousands of dollars in equipment taken, with the play ready to open in just weeks.
Yeah, but as KITV's Melody Gonzalez tells us, the show must go on. A Hawaii industry task force is firing back at the Associated Press after a September article accusing the local longline fishing industry of slavery and human trafficking. KITV's Brenton Noah has more on the investigation. A second collapse has happened at a sea cliff where the Kilauea lava flow enters the ocean on the Big Island. Just incredible stuff there. It's a video of yesterday's collapse around 1 in the afternoon. Now that portion that broke off is estimated to be about 1,500 square feet in size. Hawaiian Volcano Observatory officials say a second collapse happened around 4 in the afternoon. No word yet on how big that collapse was, but officials warn visitors to stay a safe distance away from the area where the lava meets the sea. Loose rocks may still be breaking off, and explosive interaction between lava and water sends debris flying. Amazing video.
Just incredible.
You're watching KITV Island News at 6.
Welcome back. Macy's could have a new owner in the future. The owner of Saxon, Lord & Taylor is interested in buying the department stores. Macy's stock soared 10% today after Hudson's Bay showed interest. Discussions are still in the preliminary stages. The New York Post reported longtime Macy's CEO Terry Lundgren, who's stepping down this year, might look to sell the company before his term is up. Last month, Macy's announced its plans to shut down 68 stores and cut more than 10,000 jobs after a disappointing holiday season. Meanwhile, a new Macy's just opened in Kapolei last year. Meanwhile, Target has signed a 20-year lease deal with the owner of Ala Moana Center. Our partners at Pacific Business News report the store is slated to be completed later on this year. That deal, worth nearly $38 million. It'll be in the former Nordstrom space. Target currently has 3 other stores in Oahu, Kailua, Salt Lake, and Kapolei.
She's kind of like my little guardian.
Nicole Carvalho, KITV Island News.
What a sweet story right there.
Yeah, a little guardian with a great face. Yeah. And amazing to see when Nicole did that stand-up and you could see the dog just pawing at
those
Taylor.
Commands. What
Beautiful.
A smart pup. All right, are you heading to the Punahou Carnival? Then you may want to catch a ride because parking is getting limited.
It sure is. KITV's Melody Gonzalez joining us live from the carnival right now.
If you're just joining us, we've got all the day's top stories right now.
You're watching KITV Island News at 6.
The executive order that President Trump issued last Friday keeps Hawaii families apart. It blocks Hawaii residents from traveling. It harms Hawaii's tourism industry. It establishes a religion in Hawaii in violation of the Constitution.
The state of Hawaii has filed a lawsuit against President Donald Trump. It argues his travel ban is unconstitutional. And hours after the lawsuit was filed, a Seattle federal judge issuing a restraining order effective nationwide. It temporarily blocks the ban.
I think it's very repulsive that we're closing the door on people who need this kind of shelter.
It's a very scary situation.
Hawaii's lawsuit challenges the order on 5 issues, including First Amendment, due process, and equal protection. And new president, new views on abortion, and it's a combination that's had phones ringing off the hook at local Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, an interesting connection tonight.
The latest jobs report shows a growing job market, and it's encouraging more people to start looking for work. The U.S. added 227,000 jobs in January. Nearly 500,000 people who weren't previously job hunting began doing so in January. That's helped drive the unemployment rate up from 4.7 to 4.8%. This, the first report released under the Trump administration. He has pledged to create 25 million new jobs in the next 10 years. And this Super Bowl Sunday, there's a lot at stake off the field. The National Retail Federation estimates that Americans will spend more than $14 billion on all things Super Bowl. That includes food, beverage, TVs, or jerseys. Only Thanksgiving tops it for food consumption. The National Chicken Council, which is a real council, predicts fans will eat 1.3 billion wings.
Let's take a look at that statistic, though, for a second. Only Thanksgiving topping it for eating. I would think that at least Christmas would get right up there. But
no, Super Bowl, come on. That brings everybody together. Even if you don't know people, you go to parties, you're just there to eat.
Wings. All right. And speaking of eating,
our furry 4-legged customers are so cute, and we actually have really great human customers as well.
oh my gosh, Crook's really stealing the show there. Such a cute dog. And this is such a great place. They have special events on the weekends where they open up that parking lot in Manoa, and they have little doggy parties, big parties. Dogs can come and mingle. Dog owners can come and talk. They also carry a lot of locally made products for dogs, like toys and shirts, all kinds of stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, that stuff looked good. Like, I would eat some of that. And I'm happy that my dog doesn't know about that place just yet, because she would get really fat.
Yeah,
because they looked good.
Yeah, a wonderful place right in the heart of Manoa.
All right, when we come back, a recap of today's top headlines and last check of sports and weather.
You're watching KITV Island News at 6. Stay with us. We'll be right back.